Well, welcome back to another video. Hope everyone is having a great holiday season. So today, I will be doing apologize. Today, my top 15 slasher movies. Now, I did a top 10. I'm pretty sure the top 10 was about slashers. Yeah. I did a top 10 slashers. This is obviously my top 15. The next video that we'll be working on that will be related to this will be a top 10 horror movies in general. Can't talk today. This will be my top 15 slasher films. This is my opinion, and you have your opinion, obviously. So if you are into the genre of horror, slashers, etc., let me know your top 15 list in the comments below. We all have opinions, so let's just have a fun discussion in the comments. Let's get into it. Number 15 is Friday the 13th, the original. Now, if you've been on my channel for a while, you know I'm not the biggest fan of the original Friday the 13th. I'm not the biggest fan of it. I'm not the biggest supporter. I'm not the person that's over there chatting about the original Friday the 13th. Not a big fan of the original Friday the 13th, but I will say this. It is a very well-made slasher, pretty good slasher, and I do like it. It's just not my cup of tea because it copies too much from Halloween. I just don't kind of get how Friday the 13th got its leg in the door from copying Halloween. My opinion. I probably just made a lot of people angry. But yes, the first Friday the 13th copied heavily from Halloween. I think it was the director, somebody even said, oh yeah, like they actually admitted on camera that they heavily ripped off Halloween. So go find that interview. I don't remember if it was the director or who it was, but it was somebody. I'm not capping. I'm not joking. It's a real interview. Go look it up. Pretty sure you can find it. Number 14, Child's Play 3. Now again, not the biggest fan of Child's Play 3, but I love me some Child's Play 3 to the point where I may go watch it after this video. I don't know. But Child's Play 3, Child's Play 3 is alright, you know. I take Child's Play 3 as it is. Like I said, Child's Play 3 has some of the best one-liners. The kills are kind of weak, but you do have like the good barber kill with a slit of the throat. I do love Chucky's look. People really don't give the credit of Chucky's look in this. Like, I love like how blue Chucky's eyes are, like the split look, like when he gets half his face sliced off, the whole carnival scene. I love horror movies that are like based around like, I can't talk to that. I love when horror movies are set like in a carnival or rather be part of a carnival. So you do have a carnival scene, like a carnival, like fair type of thing going on. So I love that. Child's Play 3, I won't say the worst. We all know what's the worst one. But I would say this is kind of the weakest link in the Child's Play franchise. But still then, still solid and well-made. And just, well, I can't say well-made because you can tell it was rushed. But I could just say it's an okay Child's Play film. It's an okay slasher film. Could have been better, but it is what it is. So that was my number 14. My number 13 will be Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Beginning. Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Beginning is a prequel to the 2003, the best remake of all time, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Beginning. I love Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Beginning. Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Beginning was the last good Texas Chainsaw that we got. Texas Chainsaw the Massacre: The Beginning. I love this film. It really doesn't focus on story. May make people angry by saying that. But yeah, Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Beginning really doesn't focus on too much on story. You mainly just focus on gore and the characters, which is fine. Which is fine because like the previous one, 2003 Texas Chainsaw, was about, was more about story and building the characters or fleshing out the characters. So like it was okay, just a little bit just to focus on the gore and just somewhat develop the characters. You know what I mean? Like it was fine. Love me Texas Chainsaw: The Beginning. Now, my number 12 will be Wrong Turn. This probably would surprise a lot of people, but yes, I am a fan of The Wrong Turn. Only the first one. The second one's okay, but the rest, Don't even want to talk about it. You know, y'all probably have been wondering where are the Wrong Turn reviews? Where is the Wrong Turn ranking? Where is all of this? To tell you the truth, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I can obviously I can watch part one because that's my number 12. But kind of getting off topic for a minute, part two it's watchable, but part three on down it's not really good. Part four is watchable mainly for the kills, but that's it. I really can't sit through a whole Wrong Turn franchise. I just can't do it. So maybe those reviews will probably come in January, maybe March, maybe sometime. But just don't hold on to the Wrong Turn reviews. If you love my channel, and if you really want those reviews, let me know if you really want the Wrong Turn reviews, and I would do the Wrong Turn reviews. If you guys want them like immediately, I'm just in no rush to do them because I really only enjoyed the first one. Obviously, that's why Wrong Turn is my number 12 because I actually enjoy Wrong Turn. You know, it has like a certain type of flavor to it. So yeah, Wrong Turn, my number 12. Kind of getting off topic on the video, but I do talk a lot, so I do apologize. My number 11 is Silent Night, the original. Now, I think on my original list, my top 10, if I'm not mistaken, I had the remake, so I decided to put Silent Night, the original, as my number 11. I love me some Christmas horror movies. The Silent Night, I got the original review coming very soon. Got the original coming very soon. Actually, expect the Silent Night, the original. Expect that review probably Wednesday. Expect the remake to be uploaded. I don't know, but you see. Anyway, Silent Night is my number 11. I love me Christmas movies that are based around horror. I love horror movies that are based around Christmas, obviously. I'm a huge fan of that. So, number 11, Silent Night. Love this film, and it is very controversial. Like, it is a very controversial film. Like, even when it first came out, it was a controversial film. But I love Silent Night. It's a slasher that really doesn't get enough appreciation, and it's just really good all-around slasher. So, that was my number 11. My number 10 was Halloween 2, the original. Now again, a lot of people may know I'm not the biggest fan of Halloween 2, 1981. I'm not the person that's over here chanting, oh, Halloween 2 is the best in the franchise. No, it's by far that. Yeah, I made people angry about that too. Come on, like this list may make people angry, but it is what it is, you know? Halloween 2, 1981, it is my number 10. I find it enjoyable. I do like it. I'm trying not to go too much into negatives, but I really don't like the mask. I know it's the same mask, but the way Dick Warlock shapes the mask really doesn't do it for me. The kills are alright. It's just, I love the hospital setting. Love the hospital setting. You know, I love the hospital setting, but I don't know. Number 9 is Nightmare on Elm Street 3. Love me some Nightmare on Elm Street 3. My two favorite Nightmare on Elm Street films is the original and part 3. Those are my top two. Yeah, so my number 9 was Nightmare on Elm Street 3. Freddy has some of the best one-liners. Freddy looks the best in this. Love the dark humor. You know, and I will say this, actually. To me, and this is my opinion, Nightmare on Elm Street 3 started the dark humor, dark comedy type of craze. I think it started it. I don't think a lot of people recognize or see that, but I think it started it. Because look at some of the films came after Nightmare on Elm Street 3. Just saying. Number 8, The Strangers. This was such a hard list to do. From number 8 down, man, this was extremely hard to do. Number 8's The Strangers. Love me, The Strangers. The Strangers is just perfect. I know some people are not the biggest fan of it. I love Jared Robertson's opinion. Jared Robertson, he's a great YouTuber. Recommend you go subscribe to him. He has a great opinion on The Strangers. Me personally, my opinion, I love The Strangers. I love the slow boilness. I love the eeriness. I love the realistic tone to it. I love the realistic feel and vibe to it. And on a personal connection I also have with the film, I think I said it before, on a personal note, there was this time where I was living at a trailer. I was living at a trailer one time, and there was this guy that was banging on the door. That was like banging on the door. Now, was he banging on the front door? No. Now, mind you, this is broad daylight. Now, the guy is banging on the back door. Come to find out, the guy is a Duke Energy man. Duke Energy. Duke Energy is a light company. He did not have no name tag. He did not have no name tag. He looked sketchy. He looked sketchy as hell. I will say that. Just something was off with the guy. And there was no, like, Duke Energy light company on the truck. And no Duke Energy light company guy comes through the back door. So something was sketch. Like, something was sketch. Come to find out, me and my family found out that there was fake Duke Energy light company men going around and posing as light company people to work on your lights. And what they would do was they would bang on your door, broad daylight, acting like, them, people. They would check your lights, and then they will come back at night, and they didn't say, what they would do, but they would just come back at night. And I remember me and my family, like, we stayed up. And I'm a night person anyway, but we stayed up because we knew something was going to happen. Luckily, they didn't show up. But, yeah. So, I was almost involved in a home invasion, obviously, by fake Duke Energy people, light people, which is so ironic, but it is what it is. So I love The Strangers. That's why it's my number 8. It could have been my number 1, but I love me some Strangers. I've seen this film over 1,000 times. Love The Strangers. Love The Slow Boil. Love The Killers. Love Liv Tyler. Love the realistic factor. Like I said, like I was almost involved in a home invasion. So I have some type of connection to The Strangers. So I know that kind of like eeriness, that sinking feeling. Like, something's going to happen. Like, I know that sinking feeling. So, on a personal level, I can connect to The Strangers, because as I just said, at my old place, at this old trailer I was living at, it was around 2015, 2016, there was fake Duke Energy people knocking on people's back doors around the neighborhood. So, yeah, you know what I mean? Like... But anyway, The Strangers is my number 8. Love the film. And it has, it's just so simple. That's one reason why I love it. It's just a cool slasher. My number 7 is Strangers 2. Some more connective tissue to Strangers 2, which I'll get into in a minute. Reasons why I love Strangers 2, and one reason why it's my number 7, it does what all sequels should do. It goes bigger, it goes better. Love the soundtrack, love the killers. They're so unstoppable. Love me some Strangers 2. Try to keep this video short, not too long. I don't know if you guys like longer videos, but my point is, Strangers 2 is my number 7. Now, on a personal note, Strangers 2. Now, remember me telling you about the trailer that I lived in 2015, 2016, and there was that fake Duke Energy man. Well, that trailer looked very similar. Very, 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 very similar to the trailer in Strangers 2. It had like the same like wood beam coloring, had like the same bar, had like almost like the same flooring too. So very ironic to me. But Strangers 2, as I said, I lived in a similar fashion trailer, almost the same layout. The only difference was it was like more of like a bigger trailer, and this one was like more of a smaller trailer. If you've seen Strangers 2, you know what I'm talking about. It's more of like smaller. Like the trailer I used to live in was like much more bigger. But you know what I mean. Number 6, a controversial one, Halloween 6. Love me Halloween 6, The Curse of Michael Myers. Halloween 6, The Curse of Michael Myers does not get enough credit. Yes, they overdid the whole Thorn cult thing. Yeah, sure. But Michael is brutal in this. He is awesome. George P. Wilbur, awesome. The Mask, awesome. The score, oh my god, love the score. Eventually I'm going to rank all the Halloween scores. I've been saying I'm going to rank all the Halloween scores. I would do it now, but I don't really see no point of ranking the Halloween scores now. And then, like, well, you know, I may rank the Halloween scores now, and then, of course, like, re-rank them next October. You know why I would be re-ranking them, but anyway, Halloween 6 is my number 6. Number 5 is the Child's Play remake, another controversial one on the list. Yes, my number 5 is Child's Play remake. Love me Child's Play remake. It really surprised me what they did with the character Chucky, Andy. Surprised me what they did with the story, and again, just like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3D, just like Friday the 13th, 2009, just like the My Bloody Valentine remake, what all great remakes should do is do something different, have the balls to go out there, do something different, do something, you know, brave, and tell your own story with these iconic characters. And that's what the remake did. I could make a whole video on what, you know, I may make the video why I love Child's Play 2019. I love this film. It's one of my favorite films of this year. So yeah. Number 4, Stage Fright. Stage Fright's coming at number 4. Now, Stage Fright, not a lot of people know about this slasher, but I reviewed this on the channel. I may you know what? I will put the link to the Stage Fright, can't talk. The Stage Fright review will be linked in the description. So after this video, go in the link of the description and you will see the Stage Fright review. Stage Fright is my number 4. I love Stage Fright, love the concept, love the killer, very unique slasher. It stands out from all the 80s slashers, mainly because of the setting and the killer. So, yeah. Number 3 is the original Halloween. You know, it's not even a question why I love Halloween so much. You already know why I love Halloween. Now, my number 2 is Behind the Mask, The Rise of Lindsay Vernon. Now, Behind the Mask, The Rise of Lindsay Vernon, this review is not up yet. I filmed it yesterday or 2 days ago. But The Rise of Lindsay Vernon, this is a very awesome slasher. I'm not going to get too much into it because obviously I just filmed a review for it and it's not up. But I will say, awesome killer, a very good modern day slasher with twist, a couple of twists. And Behind the Mask, The Rise of Lindsay Vernon was made for slashers. And my number 1's Child's Play. I thought I would make my number 1 pretty predictable. So my number 1's Child's Play, of course. Let me go over some of the list. My number 15 was Friday the 13th. Number 14 was Child's Play 3. 13 was Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Beginning. Number 12 was Wrong Turn. 11 was Silent Night. 10 was Halloween 2, number 9 was Nightmare on Elm Street 3, 8 was Strangers, 7 was Strangers 2, 6 was Halloween 6. So if you enjoyed the video, why not smack that like button? And if you enjoyed, let me know in the comments below. Why not subscribe if you're a first time viewer? I upload almost every single day. I try not to miss a single upload. That's why I pre-record a lot of my videos, because I don't want to miss an upload. I want to make sure I always have content for you guys. So yeah, there's that. And like I said, if you enjoyed the video, smack that like button. Please subscribe if you're a first time viewer. Hit that notification bell to know when I upload a brand new video or go live. I'm planning a Q&A live very soon. I don't know if it's going to be today or if it's going to be tomorrow, or I may have already did it. But there's going to be a Q&A where I'll be going live. Expect that very soon, actually. Yeah, if you have any questions why I picked a certain one for my number, let me know. Also, go in the link of the description and check out the Stage Fright review. I want to put more people onto Stage Fright, so go in the link of the description. Go check out that review for Stage Fright. Like I said, if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. And until next time, I'm out here. Happy holidays.